And
That's wrong.
honestly, I mean, we got a former, Royal Danish Social Cup winner. Like, he won in 2020. He was like Sports Lover's successor, to call it that way. And honestly, having to face one of the big Danish dogs over here, well, it's gonna be a tough match. It's not a fit for everyone, and we're gonna start off with. I think this is a warm
Tiebreaker.
up, right?
Yep, they're going to be starting off with a bit of a warm-up here from both players here.
And Bill is actually going with hit and snow based. I think this was picked by Sobu, seeing how well he's doing right now compared to Bill. But I mean, we all can have some bit of a rougher start. But honestly, this looks kind of weird to play, even with Hidden. Like, I myself like to play with Hidden over Nomad. And this even looks kind of tricky. Like, trickier to play than Nomad.
Yeah, and I was thinking as well, isn't Sobu more of like this flow aim type of player? You know, loves these flow patterns, these funky control-y type of patterns. So, you know.
I mean, look at Sobu. I mean, the guy, like, literally choked Cry Thunder with hard rock. Like, it could have been like a 900 play TFC. But, you know, he's just doing things, you know, trying to show Pablo that, you know, he's definitely improved this past year. Like, last year wasn't anything for show, and this year he wants to take the win. Like, he's gonna at least try. Oh wow! Oh wow!
Oh no!
Kind of unfortunate break over there by both players on the slow slider.
And I kind of just noticed as well that this is a 7.5 star map, Aleph, and
Yeah,
both these players. Yeah, and look at both the players. Look at their scores. They are not skill capped at all. Already showing that, yeah, they can play this pool.
They are not bothered by any sort of skill cap. As I told you guys before, both of these players have their own experience with tournaments. Both Bill and Sobu. Sobu the new kid and Bill the tournament veteran. And yeah, I mean, you can definitely tell by the warm-up. This is a 7 point something map.
7.5.
Like, yeah, 7.5.
Yeah.
This is no easy feat to, you know, pull off. Oh, Sobu S ranked as well.
Insane.
Yeah, just to show how prepared this guy is. Man.
I mean, I just want to say that, yeah, Bill was a winner of the RDOC, and he was also a former Seed 1. So, you know, Bill is also not like any new cat type of kid around the block. He knows what he's doing, and he's probably going to show that he could take down Sobu here, because Sobu does have the skill cap advantage, but yeah.
And also, we gotta add that the previous matches were kind of free for Sobu. Like, I don't know how it was last round, but the other round, Sobu just swept. Like, every single match was a sweep coming from Sobu. So, I am not expecting a sweep. I at least expect that Bill is gonna, you know, give Sobu some trouble. I would be surprised if Sobu actually pulls a sweep. I would be really surprised. Like, if Sobu actually sweeps, I don't even want to imagine on finals.
I want to also mention that, Aleph, Sobu might have the higher skill cap, but does he have the higher consistency? Because at this SR...
that's another thing.
Yeah, at this SR, for these players, it's not about the skill cap that matters, really. It's about the consistency. And these players can definitely play this pool. So it's about who is more consistent.
Yeah, this is gonna be more of a consistency test, because let me remind you guys, the SR in this pool is kinda high. Like, if I recall right, not many maps exceed like 7 stars, maybe besides some double times. But any other map is like not even 7 stars, it's like 6.8.
Yeah.
Something like that. And yeah, as you told us before, both of these players aren't bothered by any sort of skill cap right now. So we are just gonna have to witness who's gonna be the more consistent player in this round, because we're not even talking about finals or grand finals. We're in semifinals right now, and the SR isn't that high if you have the point of view of an experienced tournament player. Or at least I can tell from my experience, the pool isn't that hard comparing it to later stages of any other tournament, not just the Royal Danish Cup. So keep your eyes peeled also for future rounds, because things are gonna get even harder. I don't want to tease you guys that much, but things are coming. Things are coming.
Yeah, things are coming indeed. And right now we have Bill's warm up, and looks like Bill opting. I don't know what this map is. Never seen it, but it'll probably be some maybe aim map, because I think Bill is he loves his aim, doesn't he? I believe Bill picked a lot of the aim maps against his match against Jonah.
Yeah, I think Bill is I mean, honestly, both of these players are like really consistent on aim, but I think Sobu excels more on the tech, on the more tech side of maps. Well, I think Bill is like more consistent on nomad / hidden type of consistency. I mean, we can see that Sobu started off with Hard Rock. Again, Sobu also likes playing Hard Rock a lot. Like, I played a lot of tournaments with Sobu, like 6 tournaments, and I can at least tell you guys, this dude loves Hard Rock. Or at least he's really good at Hard Rock. And we can see that he's really comfortable playing playing Hard Rock on this map while Bill is going with Hidden, and they're matching combos. Like, look at that.
And yeah, it's
I mean, Sobu's gonna be the first one to break, but honestly, it's like what? Yes, 6.5. Like, I think Bill just went with an anti-mod map for a warm-up. I mean, Bill is also holding really good combo right now. I mean, it's not easy task either. Like, especially if you're not a hidden player. This is honestly a hidden player map, in my opinion.
It is.
This Hard Rock 2? Those who know. Those who know.
Those who know about the Hard Rock 2 in finals, it has like no FCs. We'll get to it when we get there in the full showcase.
Oh yeah, the Hard Rock 2 is gonna be funny, but you guys will see. You guys will see. But yeah, so he's breaking here and there, but honestly, 100k scored so far. Like, come on, the map is probably like 7.8 stars with Hard Rock. So, I mean, Bill is also holding on really good. I mean, this is what we've been talking about. Like, both of the players got the experience, they got the skill, and now we'll just have to see how well they perform on a low SR pool. Because honestly, this difficulty for them is like really low. Like, they will be way more comfortable on harder pools. So, I mean, probably on previous matches, they would be like, I mean, with other opponents, they would be like more relaxed. But we're talking about top dogs over here now. This is like not a random matchup at all. Like, we got Sobu and iamVill. So,
I want to say
big things.
I want to say that you can see Bill, warming up a bit of that aim and a little bit of these burst tapping as well, because Bill is definitely going to pick it to the Nomad 1. It's already known. He's going to pick it to that HR1. Everything that has aim in it, he's going to pick into it. And that's because, Bill does that.
I'm not so sure about Hard Rock 1 though, because Sobu's kind of scary on it too. But yeah, as you've been saying, anything that ends with a 1 should be an insta-pick coming from Bill.
Yeah, anything that literally ends in a 1 is going to be picked by Bill this match. And, well, we really haven't seen Sobu play a match actually. None of his matches have been streamed, and
oh yeah,
that's because he is seed 1. He has been sweeping literally everybody. Every one of his opponents have been swept by him. So we have not been streaming his matches, but this is the first time we're going to be seeing Sobu in action. Yeah,
we're gonna see some action coming from Sobu, because any other match coming from him was just a sweep. Like, it was no competition whatsoever. Meanwhile, Bill just came from a tiebreaker against Jonah, if I recall right. So it's gonna be a close match against another close match, I think. I would honestly like to see a tiebreaker. It would be funny, Sobu coming from sweeps and then having to face a tiebreaker against Bill. It would be funny, but honestly, both of these players are prepared for anything at this point. Like, look at that. Both scores are really good, whether you're going with Hidden or Hard Rock. Like, this map as a whole, like, itself is like 7.5, and add Hard Rock to that, and it will be like almost 8 stars perfectly.
I guess so, yeah. And that's the warm-ups done now, Aleph. So we're getting into the picks and bans.
Let's see what they're gonna go with, or at least how luck is gonna go on their side, respectively.
What do you think they're gonna ban, Aleph? What do you think Sobu's gonna really ban here? Because I don't know what Sobu will ban. Honestly,
I think considering Bill is comfortable on hidden, I mean I know Sobu, and he might not be that comfortable on hidden as a whole. Any sort of gimmick picks that maybe Bill can outperform him, I would see Sobu banning anything like that. So I don't know, maybe hidden 2, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know. Probably Nomad 6 as well. But anything else? I mean, I think that Bill will probably ban anything related to, maybe Hard Rock 3, maybe Hard Rock 4. Like any sort of hard rock map. And also, I don't know how well Bill is on tapping right now. I actually don't know how Sobu feels on tapping right now either. I mean, as a tapping player, the map shouldn't feel that hard. The hard maps are gonna come later, don't worry guys, but what you've seen on tapping right now isn't anything when you see the finals pool. I know I'm talking too much, but trust me, we're gonna see things on the full showcase at 21 UTC, so be there or be square.
Actually true, and we see Bill banning the DT3 and Sobu banning the DT1 actually. Very interesting ban.
I mean, interesting ban, but honestly, considering that Bill is a really consistent player, anything game related, maybe Sobu isn't feeling it today. When it comes to fast aim, let's not talk about 5-note long burst. Speed map. But yeah, and actually Bill is gonna go with the Nomad 6 ban. I also gotta add, Sobu isn't that comfortable on precision, but he's gonna go with the hidden 1 ban actually. I mean, it's to be expected coming from, Bill is playing hitting on every single war. Star or if it's an 8-star. And let's see how well they do on this Nomad 4. 6.2 stars should I think Will got an S rank actually. He did, and so with the oneness, what was that?
And that is what we see from these two players. That even one miss can be detrimental to who wins or not. Just one.
Just one single miss can determine your fate. That's how close it's gonna be. Let me remind you guys, this is Sobu's pick, so it's not the end of the world just yet. And Will got pretty close, so let's see what he's gonna go with.
I mean, if I was Vill here, I'd probably, he's probably going to go into his specialty, which is like consistency.
Because, I mean, Sobu is also a really well-rounded street player. I mean, of course, if you look at his top plays, you can see that he specializes in at least farming streams, even though it's not his favorite skill set. This might be a good stamina test, so if Sobu isn't that warmed up, it might be, a bit hard for him. But I wouldn't be so sure if he's, like, feeling it today. Because if Sobu's warmed up, I don't think he should have any trouble on this map. I don't know about Bill though, but I can at least talk from Sobu's side. I know I'm yapping a lot about Sobu, but I don't know that much about Bill. Sorry guys. All I'm saying is that, I mean, as I told you before, I played like 6 tournaments with Sobu, so I know the guy quite a lot.
I mean, yeah, Sobu is the seed 1, so there is a lot to talk about with Mr. Sobu here, and especially since he's the one that's meant to win this match, but Vill is giving a really good fight so far, especially the last pick.
And let's see how well both of these players can do on this stamina and specialized pick.
Yeah, this map is brutal with its long stamina streams, and literally even just one miss can no lock you, and you do not want that to happen, and chain missing.
Yeah. I mean, this map is not forgiving because not only it's a stamina test, if you miss by a single circle, chances are you're probably gonna no lock the entire stream. Like, this map is really unforgiving. And let alone the streams, you also got some jumps to, throw you off quite a little bit. My fellow topping players might understand the struggle. You hit all of the streams but miss on a randomized jump. Happens to the best of us, but I don't think neither of Bill and Sobu are gonna do anything like that. Right?
I mean, so far, Sobu is assessing. He's showing absolute comfortability on this map. And I don't know.
Through the map, and this guy is holding SS. Okay, not anymore. But Bill is gonna be the first one to drop the combo.
The stamina.
He's struggling a lot. He's struggling so much. And Sobu, in the other hand, he's having a lot of, he's just chill about it. No issues whatsoever. And I think this is gonna go to Sobu right now. Like, I don't think there's any chance for Bill to recover after this spray. Even if Sobu breaks right now, I don't think Bill has enough time. And the combo and score lead is gonna run off slower and slower towards, Sobu's side, and he's just seeing the stream.
Look at his cursor
whatsoever.
His cursor shaking a little bit. He's having so much trouble with these streams. The stamina's catching up to Bill here, and it's Sobu the one that's looking so comfortable on this, pushing to a 99.
Will he FC?
And he does. He FCs.
He FCs. First breakpoint of the match for Sobu. with a Noma 2 FC. Way to go to you know, assure dominance against your opponent. That was such a swag move coming from Sobu. And now let's see what he's gonna go with after this normal 2. Honestly, I would go with normal 5.
It might be it, because you saw Aleph, that Bill was hitting the streams, but eventually, you know, he started shaking and he was tapping too slow. The stamina caught up to him. But for Sobu, the stamina was no problem at all for this level. You know, he's definitely been working on his tapping, especially from the previous years of RDOC. He's definitely improved that tapping skill set.
Yeah, but honestly, there were far better picks rather than Noma 2, especially against Sobu. I mean, let me remind you, Sobu banned Hidden 1, and Will is comfortable on Hidden, so if I were him, I would go with one of the Hidden picks. I don't know, maybe that Hidden 4, that Hidden 3, you know, the weirder type of Hidden maps that I like to play, so... I don't know how well Sobu does on the lower SR. I do know for sure that if you put a tech map with Hidden, he would have no problem, even if it's like high SR. I've seen the guy in COE, and he put up a fight against Malisevsky on a Hidden 3. Like, he got like 500k on an 8-star map with Hidden. That is
insane. That is insane. I'm not even gonna lie. That is insane. That's just the players we have. And Sobu does go for the normal 5. You were correct on that idea over there.
I know the guy. What can I say? I know the guy. If you see that GIF 1 against Bill on tapping, you might want to go on even more tapping. And honestly, I don't know how well Bill is gonna take that. Maybe he was just teasing us. Maybe he has an ace up his sleeve for this Nomad 5. Who knows? I mean, for those who don't know the map, this is just your average Nomad 5. You got stamina, you got finger control, you know, some triples, doubles here and there. Just enough to throw you off. And of course, if you're not a stamina player, you know, you'll have trouble. But, you know, both of these players, they got their own experience with tapping. And now seeing that Bill just had a bit of trouble with those streams. Maybe he can do better because there isn't that much aim in this Nomad 5 compared to Nomad 2. And we're talking about 236 BPM. There is a considerable step up in speed in this pick, so be careful, guys.
Yeah, 236 BPM and Aleph, I want to mention that this is a lot of tapping, you know. It's a bit of stamina as well, like the Nomad 2.
I mean,
yeah.
This is also a lot. I mean, not as many notes as Nomad 2, but they're not few. You got a couple notes, guys. I mean, as you guys you've probably played. I'm sure that most of the viewers have already tried the poll, so you guys know what I'm talking about. I'm also a big fan of this background. Epic.
Epico.
Epique.
Epique. And so far, you know, starting off strong again for Sobu with a nice accuracy lead. Looks like Bill's struggling a little bit here.
Having a bit of trouble holding that accuracy at the beginning. Yeah, he's having way more trouble than Sobu. Meanwhile, this guy is just cruising through the map. Oh my god, what was that voice crack? That was my microphone. And yeah, we're gonna start off with the first drop of the song. And both of these players don't want to drop the FC, but you know, Sobu clearly has that accuracy advantage. And Bill has to do a lot of work to catch up to him because the lead is just running away.
I mean, yeah, it's just the ACK advantage. I think Bill right now can only hope for Sobu to miss because building up a nearly 4% accuracy deficit is pretty difficult.
Yeah, it's gonna be really hard for Bill to get it back if Sobu doesn't break on air at this point because, again, the aim on this map isn't that noticeable. And if you're good at tapping, and it's gonna be Bill, the first one to break. I don't think he has a lot of chances now. Especially if Sobu, you know, has a 98% FC. Compared to a 93% A rank so far, so I mean, it might be over.
Sobu is showing us right now, Aleph, that you know, he's the reason why people have been getting swept by him. Look at him, look at these performances he's been putting out.
He's just cruising through. Like what I've told you right now, you guys. I said that I was expecting a closer match coming from Sobu and Bill, but it's gonna be a 3-0, and if Bill doesn't wake up, we might actually see something near a sweep right now, guys. Because Sobu right now, we might get 2 FCs back to back. There's no way, right?
It's getting 2 FCs back to back is something you do not want to see on your mental if you're Vill. You know,
it's just wow. What is this performance coming from Sobu?
what do you do if you're Vill in the situation? My opponent is FCing everything. I need to match the FC with better accuracy. This is something that's really difficult to do.
Against that, man?
It's so difficult.
And honestly, if I were Bill, I would try to go with the hidden, like right now.
Hidden 3, something like that. He needs to pick a hidden map for sure.
He needs to go with the hiddens, because anything else, I fear that he has no chance. Maybe Nomad 1 as well, or even RDOC 1 too. But Sobu just putting an amazing performance, and he's gonna go with
the Nomad 1 comes out. Yeah, there it is.
Right.
The aim map has come out.
And
this is specialty. This is the specialty. Nomad 1.
Huh?
This is Vill's specialty. Is Nomad 1.
Yeah. I mean, we might see more. I don't think this map is gonna be as free for Sobu as the other 3 maps. I mean, Sobu is also a human at the end of the day, and I don't think he has FC'd a single Nomad 1. So if Bill is lucky, or if we see, for Sobu's first Nomad 1 FC of the entire tournament, I wouldn't like to be Bill in this case, but
maybe there is a bit of cracks in his weaknesses, Aleph. There are maybe some weaknesses to Sobu, and Bill needs to figure that out right now.
Yeah, Sobu so far isn't a robot, and it's Bill's job to figure what he can, figure out what Sobu's weaknesses are. And this Nomad 1 might do the trick, honestly, because as most Nomad 1s, you can just break on air and, combos everything in this game, guys. So if Sobu isn't that lucky this time, I mean, if we actually see 3 FCs back to back, I will actually lose it.
And this map is very big in jumps and very difficult, so the consistency, if Sobu can FC, is showing how consistent he is. But don't count Vill out, by the way, because Vill has performed on all the Nomad 1s so far in this tournament, not dropping below 600k on any of them. Definitely he's got that consistency within him.
He has, the Nomad 1 genes, as I like to call them.
He does.
Let's see if Sobu is gonna catch up to the genes as well. Particularly that way. And honestly, both of these players are, chilling. Sobu again, starting off with a double S. This guy is, chilling, but he can drop anytime soon. I mean, I really doubt he can assess the first PI, right? Because, I mean, so far, none of these players are finding any sort of thumb breaks before the first PI. We got the build-up coming up, and we got the big jumps coming right now. And the first PI, it's Sobu, the first one who's gonna break, and that's Bill's chance to run on the FC and score advantage. Oh man, this is what we're talking about, Jazz.
Bill is holding. Bill is holding.
And I don't think this has been a bancha miss. I think Sobu just missed on air on the first TI. Now it's Bill's chance to run away with the score advantage.
This is it. This is the time where Bill needs to hold on to as long as possible. Another 300, 400 combo to really consolidate this lead, because it's not over just yet. He needs to hold on to this.
Good accuracy. Of the map on. There are 2/3 remaining, but Bill, he doesn't want to go away just yet. He wants to show the kid what the old dog can do.
Look at the accuracy as well, Aleph. It's the first time he's beating Sobu right now with a 99.57%, showing clear dominance over comfortability over Sobu on this one.
And now we're gonna start with the second PI. None of these players break just yet. This is Sobu's chance to build his combo back again, but Vill is still holding on with the FC and really good accuracy. All of these players are hitting the jumps here and there. They both hit the square. None of these players just want to let the FC go.
And Bill has figured it out. He's figured it out.
Bill is still holding the FC, so it might be a little bit demotivated seeing the scoreboard. And this might be Bill's chance to get a point against Sobu, the kid, the new prodigy.
Bill realized that Sobu has a weakness and it's aim, and he's going to abuse this through the rest of the match. Because Bill was looking so confident right now. Look at him, still holding that 99, pushing even higher accuracy than Sobu right now. And look at him, look how he's snapping onto these notes. No issue at all for Bill. And he's going to come into this ending Ki with an FC. Oh, he misses. Oh no.
Oh, Sobu with the combo advantage. We might see another.
Can he do it?
Oh my god. Can he do it? Is there enough time? Is there enough time? There's the last Ki remaining, and Sobu still is not dropping combo, but neither is Bill. But I don't know if that's gonna do the trick.
I don't think so. I don't think there's enough time. 100k
I don't think there's enough time. I don't know if Sobu's gonna pull off 100k in just a few seconds. He still hits the last part. The stream. Oh, I don't think there's enough time, Jazz.
I don't think there is. I think Bill takes this barely.
I think Bill is gonna barely take it.
He does. He takes it by 40k.
By nothing. Bill is gonna take the point against Sobu on this Nomad 1. Although let me tell you guys, that break from Sobu was just random on air, but as I've told you, combo is everything in this game.
Sobu does not sound very happy about that miss, but he doesn't say anything in chat. He goes straight in for the hard rock 3.
Oh my god, this is Sobu's specialty. This is one of his best picks.
The polyrhythm?
Let me tell you guys.
Oh no,
Hard Rock streams.
Hard Rock streams, okay, Hard Rock streams. Here we go.
This is enough with Hard Rock. I don't know if Bill is gonna be able to even get close to Sobu, because even I had trouble getting a good score for the replay for the showcase. I wouldn't be surprised if Sobu FCs this, but let me tell you guys, even for me, getting a 700k was kind of challenging. So I don't know if Sobu is gonna, show us if he's like some sort of prodigy and, get a 900k, maybe an FC on match.
Yeah, this is completely different.
See.
Completely different from the No Mod 2, where this is more flow oriented than a stamina oriented. So the BPM is quite low. Bill is probably going to be able to play this comfortably, but does he have the better flow aim than Sobu? That is what this comes down to. So this map is just consistent flow throughout from the start to the end. And Aleph, I don't know. Maybe Bill can do it.
Man. Bill will not have it easy this time. I mean, right after we've seen that number 2 performance, I wouldn't be so sure, man. I wouldn't be so sure. But all we can do is trust, but Bill is actually having some trouble keeping his accuracy. It's true that this map is higher OD than it shows right now. And honestly, I had to use offset to get the replay, because it's kind of poorly handled. So I thought I was the only one. I think it was my issue only, but we can see that both players, especially people, are having trouble keeping accuracy right now. So let's see who's gonna break first.
Both holding the FC though, just better accuracy towards Sobu, given that slight advantage, but Bill can, he's showing a bit of comfortability as well on these flow aim patterns. Sobu is building up accuracy though, so is Bill now. But can they hold through the Ki section? They both get through the hard flow aim section.
So far, so good for both players, but it's gonna be Sobu who's gonna hold on with the accuracy advantage. And none of these players still want to let the FC go. But the map is not over yet. We're only 1/3 through the map. And there's still harder patterns. And players can even break on the slightest slider or on the dumbest circle. Anything can happen in this build-up right here. And let me tell you, the streams are gonna get even more spaced as the map continues. And honestly, I'm kind of shocked that Bill is also holding on with the combo. I kind of knew that Sobu was gonna hold on because he's really used to playing Hard Rock streams, but look at that, none of these players want to play so far. And now the streams are gonna get even more spaced. Both players hit.
Oh my god. No, Bill! Bill, no! He misses on nothing!
He missed on nothing! And Sobu is gonna run out with the combo advantage! That is so tragic, yes! I mean, Sobu can still miss on these jumps. These jumps fuck me over a lot of times. So maybe Sobu can find a jump. He can find a jump break in this special part right here. On the, you know, weird sliders, some weird jumps, but...
Oh, and he doesn't. He's holding. He's still holding.
This guy doesn't want to break yet.
The consistency from Sobu right now, it's absolutely insane. And with Bill chain missing there, the map is over. Sobu is going to take this.
Over. Will this guy have seen the map? Are we gonna see 3 FCs so far?
Oh.
Okay, okay. Guys, calm down.
A little bit of misaiming by Sobu there, but he is going to take it.
It's basically over. Sobu can stop playing and he would still win.
Shake, yeah, he's a bit nervous. He's a bit nervous.
Honestly, I would be nervous too.
He is a bit nervous, but that is, you know, you can expect it.
He's human. He's human after all.
He's human. But yeah, Sobu's gonna take this very easily, like an 870k score, really.
Just a walk in the park for him, you know. Just your average day for Sobu. Streams with RDOC, 850k. You know, just shitting on your opponent, just so casually. That was just insane performance coming from Sobu, even though he found a chain miss on the stream. Like, nothing you can do. I mean, no luck is there for a reason. And I'm not seeing what Bill is gonna answer that. I mean, after that Nomad one, I would see like a RDOC one.
RDOC one, yeah.
Or maybe a hidden.
Or an HD2. He goes in for the HD2. Oh my goodness. HD2 enjoyers in chat. Where are my HD2 enjoyers? We got HD2.
Let me tell you guys. This map, I mean, Sobu, one of Sobu's weakness as well is hidden too. It is not that comfortable on low AR and hidden. So maybe Bill has another chance to get a point from Sobu.
Oh, there we go. Sorry. Little bit issues. Very good. Alright, no more HD2 time.
I mean, I do get that he's been training a lot for hidden too, but Bill has more experience on hidden, so I wouldn't be so sure. I wouldn't believe that Sobu has improved on hidden too. So maybe, I hope he shuts me up, honestly. He shuts my mouth. Let's see how well Bill performs on, you know, his, you know, preferred mod, to call it that way. Excuse me guys, but I cannot breathe through my nose. It's so clogged.
With this hype up match as well, this is gonna be insane. But here we go, you know, Sobu and Vil, this is more of your standard type of hidden 2 type of map, you know. So
we got more commentary coming from my favorite chat members. Skibidi toilet. I think Vil gets better combo, but Sobu gets better hack. And Vil combo games and wins easy. Let's see if that happens. Will, you know, Skibidi toilet's prediction come true?
I mean, who knows? Because right now we're getting into it. Both players looking kind of chill right now.
So far, so good. None of these players missed just yet. And let's see how well they try to hold on, because this map is not easy at all. Don't let the SR deceive you guys, because you know, playing hidden 2s in lobby is not an easy task. And we're gonna start off with the first guy of the song. And Bill is gonna be there's one who finds a shit miss, and so is gonna cruise through the first guy. He doesn't want to drop just yet. Don't tell me my V over just now.
There's still a lot of time. The map is quite long, so there is still opportunity for Bill to come back here if Sobu misses.
You can find a miss anytime soon. So, you know, even though we're 1/3 of the map done, you know, we can find even more jump breaks, because this map is not forgiving. It's so hard to, you know, keep your calm on this. Just chat, bear with us. Anything can still happen, but so far Sobu is gaming right now. He's showing us that indeed he has been grinding off those hidden 2 maps. I mean, he personally told me, oh my Bill finds another break.
Oh, that's gonna be so
He told
bad.
me he was personally gonna try to improve on hidden too, and he's showing us, especially showing me, that he kept his word. Because this guy, even though we're already more than halfway through the map done, this guy is still seeing.
I mean, Alep, look, it's the nail in the coffin. I think that's it. Bill missing that second time is just giving Sobu, and that it's over. It's over.
And I think it's over for Bill. We're gonna see yet another breakpoint. I don't think Bill is happy about that. And now with this slower build-up before the last key of the song, will Sobu FC this hidden too?
I mean, look at his accuracy. He's looking so comfortable right now on this hidden 2. He's FC'd everything so far. One more KI section is all that stops him from this FC. He is destroying Vill on this hidden 2 right now. Absolute dominance on this low AR pick.
What am I watching, you guys? This dude is just showing complete dominance against a veteran. Not even a newcomer, but he finally points a break. But there's nothing Bill can do at this point. 850k against not even 400k. And Sobu's gonna run off with yet another breakpoint.
I mean, where is the weakness on this guy? Like, he only missed once on the no mod 1. It wasn't even that bad for him. What do you pick against Sobu here to like win against him? What is his skill cap? We need to know, because Bill is having such a trouble time. He's going into multiple different skill sets. He went for the low AR here, and Sobu is just outclassing again.
He has improved so much in Hidden 2. It's like seeing a cousin of yours growing. Because I remember on my first tournament that I played with him, he struggled a lot on Hidden 2. And now we've just seen that this guy almost exceeded this map.
I mean,
like,
it is insane, and the only thing Vill can really do here is just pick the aim maps. But what happens when all the aim maps go away?
Left for Bill. Sobu already has the match point, and he's gonna go with the Nomad 3 right off the bat.
I mean, there's what can he do now? This is it. He needs to beat Sobu here, and then maybe go into the Hard Rock 1 and try to beat Sobu again on the aim, because he did outclass Sobu on the Nomad 1, but can he outclass him on the Nomad 3, the alt map? And I don't know.
It's gonna be really hard for Vill, because Sobu is really good on alt maps. And I think this is gonna seal the deal. I mean, I said that I would be surprised if we could see a sweep, but I genuinely wasn't expecting Sobu to literally destroy his opponent, and the only map he lost was because of a miss on a random jump. Like, it was on air. Like, at this point, he could have even swept Vill on semifinals. That is just insane.
Well, we don't know. Maybe Vill, you know, I'm believing in the Vill comeback right now, where he just somehow FCs this.
A comeback coming from Vill.
He
Honestly,
FCs this.
believers in chat, anything can happen. But again, Sobu is really good on alt maps. But let's just see how well they play this.
I hope Vill just FCs this map, you know, takes Sobu to the next pick. But it's going to be a hard task, because every pick that Sobu has picked.
Yeah, Vill is cursor dancing right now. So I think he's not really happy losing 1-5 against the newcomer kid.
He's not. Oh, this is not looking good, because Aleph, you have to remember that every time Sobu picked them up, he's only got an 800k or less, or more, I mean. So
his average was like, oh wait, and the coming from Sobu. Was that a bancho miss?
It was
or
not.
Was that an actual miss?
It was an actual miss, and now Vill has a chance.
Okay, Vill actually has the advantage now. Sobu still finally breaks. What a twisted turn of events we're seeing right now. And with this build-up, I mean, let's see how our players keep their combo, because right before the first KI, we also got some hard sections coming right up. Look at those sliders and stacks. So far, Vill, he's locked in. He's locked in for this. Sobu finds yet another break. He's feeling way too confident, and Vill already has had enough of his stuff. And Vill is gonna run off to the first KI with the combo advantage. There's one side of the map done already. And Bill, he wants to show us that he's not done just yet. He wants to shut us up. He wants to show the kid who's boss here. And so far, Sobu still finding breaks and Bill hitting the first KI. What are we watching?
It's Sobu that's in the back pedal now, Aleph. It's actually Bill who's pushing him to the corner right now and saying that I am not done yet, Sobu. I am the old man, I am the veteran, and I'm gonna put you in your place on this map. Look at the consistency on Bill right now, on the snowboard 3.
Bill has had enough of the kid, and now he wants to humble him, to show him, don't get overconfident, man, because the match isn't over just yet. 1,000 combo, and so we're still finding some dumb breaks. He's trying to get, you know, the combo recovery, but they're gonna look at their... Oh no, he's not happy about that.
Sobu does not happy about this score at all. But Bill is showing complete mastery. He does miss, but I mean, he's sealed the deal. He's literally FC'd 3/4 of the map.
He sealed the deal.
He sealed the deal.
I think we're gonna see a breakpoint coming from Bill. This is not gonna do well for Sobu's mental, because honestly, getting a breakpoint on a match point is kind of humiliating. I mean, Sobu still has a bit of a combo advantage, but there's just not enough time. I mean, unless Bill, you know, his monitor just shuts down all of a sudden, which I don't think it's gonna happen.
There'd have to be divine intervention for Will to lose this one. I think he's secured a big enough lead right now. It's a 170k lead.
I think he secured it, and we're gonna see a breakpoint against Sobu. And now the question is, how is Sobu gonna respond after this pick?
And you know, it's gonna be Bill that I think Bill has to go into the aim here, because he beat Sobu on the aim, and maybe it's the aim time, or maybe some ult as well. You know, there are some ult maps still left in the pool.
On the hidden too. Oh wait, Sobu got an S rank. Huh, interesting.
He just slider broke.
Slider broke a lot of times. I get it, man. I get it. I get the struggle.
It happens. But right now, it's Bill that showed
man.
mastery on that map, and it is Bill that showed the consistency.
And now let's see what's gonna go Bill with. Like, come on, that hidden 4, it's looking at you.
It's looking at you.
Eyes right now.
Oh, you won the normal 3 by quite a bit. That hidden 4 or HR1 is looking really good right now. Both of these maps are very good. They're very Bill-pilled. And I think, you know, he needs to pick one of these if he wants to have a fighting chance against Sobu, because Sobu's not feeling too good on the ulting right now. And a bit less on the aim as well.
And honestly, I would also try to bet on the Hard Rock too, because Sobu isn't feeling that comfy on precision picks right now. But I don't know either how Bill feels on the high CS picks. So let's see. I mean, if I were Bill, I would go with the hidden 4 right away, like no question whatsoever. You got hidden ult, and you just won Sobu on an normal 3. Oh, and Bill starting the trash talk here. Oh boy.
What did he say? Oh,
I don't know. I'm just looking at chat. I'm not Danish, guys. Neither of us are Danish. We're getting language gap, guys. Bear with us.
Oh, it's so over.
We are actually being left outcasted by the locals. SMH.
Oh, it is the HR2. He actually decides to pick it to the HR2.
Honestly, Sobu, I don't know how well he feels on precision right now, but he would always tell me that he wants to improve on his precision consistency, because it's something that he feels like he's lacking on right now. But I mean, as well as we've seen him improve on that hidden 2, he can also shut us up on that Hard Rock 2. I would be really impressed if he got 800k, because it's no easy feat at all. And let me tell you guys, this is an OWC map. So, you know, just saying, if you get a good score on this map, you might be OWC qualified. I'm just saying, guys. You might want to grind maps like this in the future if you're interested in getting into, you know, OWC.
I mean, yeah, this is an OWC tech map, so it's the technical difficulties that, you know, it's gonna be hard with the tech skill set here. But I think Vill can do this, because you did say one of the weaknesses of Sobu was the precision, right? So it's that precision that might, you know, be Sobu's downfall on this map. It might give Vill another point.
Throwing him off. Now looking at chat, they're saying, I missed on all the sliders, what? And Vill said thanks, and someone responded, what do you mean thanks? Oh man, Vill is not gonna hold up with Sobu shit. Oh boy. Oh, that slider. It's always slider. You have to play the map a lot to memorize that. Even the OWC replayer messed that slider up. He didn't miss, but he didn't know which way the slider was gonna go. So imagine. And let's see, honestly, we can see that Vill is actually running off with the advantage right now. I mean, just by a little bit. I mean, it's not easy to hold accuracy on this map. And right after that Nomad 3 loss coming from Sobu, if your mental isn't in your best state right now, finding misses on air is gonna be really easy. So let's see, none of these players are finding breaks whatsoever. Like, we're already 1/4 of the map done.
But Aleph, you have to look at the accuracies as well. They're not that comfortable as well. Both of these players, you know, hovering around the same accuracy of 95, not showing too comfortable.
Yeah, so it's actually gonna run up with the advantage with that 95% FC. But honestly, the moment he finds a break, it's gonna settle everything, because we're almost halfway through the map. And both of these players are still holding on the FC, but Sobu is gonna break first! And Vill is gonna run out with the FC! Oh boy, he is so back! He woke the fuck up, and he's back for business! As we can see here, he's still holding on.
And it's Vill that like continues to hold on. He's showing so much comfortability right now, hitting the hardest section of the map. He has one more section to get through, which is an insane fast section over here. Can he hit all these sliders? Can he hit these streams? And he's going crazy right now. He's still holding.
He's going so crazy. Vill is still holding on. So he's trying to catch him out, but Vill isn't breaking just yet. Even though this part is really easy to break on, none of these players just want to break. Vill is gonna break.
There is enough map. There is enough map. And if Sobu holds on,
if Sobu holds on, it might be over. It might be over for Vill, but we never know. Maybe Sobu can find yet another break, but there isn't there isn't a lot left. So maybe Vill can still try to get away with the win, but is there enough time?
No, with that miss again by Vill, you cannot miss there.
That's gonna seal it. Sobu's gonna run away with the win. There's not enough time for Vill to hold on. Unless Sobu breaks again.
Oh, hold on. Wait. Oh, wait. It's coming down to the final 10 sliders.
Left.
Oh, my God.
Oh, God. Oh, God. It's going to Sobu's side. And I think that's gonna seal the deal. It was so close. If Vill didn't break there, he could have gotten the win on the point. But Sobu, he's just gonna destroy Vill on this last pick. And it's gonna be 6-2. And Sobu's gonna run off to finals just by nothing on this Hard Rock 2.
Oh my God, what an unlucky miss.
The kid stood on business, guys. The old veteran, he tried to, you know, settle the ground here, but it wasn't enough. The kid's determination pulled it off, and he ran away by nothing. A 6-2, and Vill, unfortunately, is gonna go off to the losers bracket, and we're gonna have the epic matchup on finals. The
Pablo versus Sobu.
The two Danish goats are gonna face each other in the finals winners bracket, while Vill, unfortunately, is gonna have to settle with the loser bracket. But it doesn't mean it's over just yet. And
in fact, we also, Aleph, we do have a pool showcase to go through as well. So let's just quickly look at the bracket.
Stay tuned, because we got even more bangers coming up.
We do, and let's look at the pool. Let's look at the bracket quickly here. So Sobu versus Pablo in the finals. But we also have Tixie versus Jonah, another very beautiful matchup that's going to be happening. And the matchup tomorrow for Pole versus Loftjohn will decide who versus Vil in the losers bracket. I think this is going to be insane next week. We have
This is gonna be
best
we're
of the
gonna
best.
have even more banger matches coming right up.
best of the bets for tomorrow.
I mean, considering we don't have these stats just yet because we're missing some matches, do we just run off with the full showcase right now, or do we still wait just a little bit?
I think we wait, I think maybe 15-minute break, 20-minute break.
We're gonna have a little break, you guys, but we'll be back soon. So stay tuned.
We'll have a little bit of a break and we will be back soon for the pool showcase, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, we'll keep you updated on when the pool showcase is. You do not want to miss this final pool showcase because we have some bangers, and for those players that want to see the bangers, you need to stay tuned. We hope to see you soon, guys, and thank you again. Take care.
See you guys.